Unravel the complex web of justice and morality. What happens when a key witness/victim refuses to cooperate, and capital murder charges are dropped a day before trial? What happens when a key witness/victim marries the accused and then gets murdered by the accused? If you're interested in this, stay tuned till the video ends. Welcome to Off the Wall Crimes, Lost Souls Edition. Hit the subscribe button and bell to be notified of more off-the-wall crime stories.
Tonight at 6, a man Little Rock police called armed and dangerous is in custody after weeks on the run.
Danny Brown was arrested by U.S. Marshals at an apartment complex in Dallas, Texas. Brown is accused of going to his estranged wife's house on March 27th, where he shot and killed her. Marshals tracked Brown to a Dallas apartment over the weekend.
When they got there, Brown attempted to jump off the balcony, but then saw more officers and law enforcement on the ground. A short time later, he surrendered to police. He'll now be extradited back here to Arkansas.
In a surprising turn of events, prosecutors made the decision to drop capital murder charges against 27-year-old Danny Maurice Brown Jr. just one day before his trial was set to begin. Brown had been accused of orchestrating the murder of the mother of his children, a heinous crime that shook the community. The unexpected development came as a result of Edwina Martin, the key witness and mother of Brown's children, refusing to cooperate with authorities.
The guest came from Danny Brown himself. He actually called the Little Rock Police Department, gave a statement to them, and then made the statement.
Chief Deputy Prosecutor John Johnson addressed Pulaski County Circuit Judge Leon Johnson during the court proceedings and acknowledged the critical role that Edwina Martin played in the case against Danny Maurice Brown Jr. Johnson referred to her as the linchpin holding together the otherwise circumstantial evidence against the defendant. The case had garnered significant attention in the Little Rock community, as it involved allegations of a murder-for-hire plot. Prosecutors had built their case around the theory that Brown had paid two individuals to carry out the murder of the mother of his children, a chilling and tragic crime that had sent shockwaves through the local area. However, with Martin's refusal to cooperate, the prosecution found itself facing a significant hurdle. Her testimony was expected to provide critical insight into the alleged plot and the events leading up to the murder. Without her cooperation, the prosecution's case weakened considerably, leaving them with insufficient evidence to proceed with the capital murder and attempted capital murder charges against Brown. The decision to drop the charges against Brown is not only a significant setback for the prosecution but also raises questions about the future of the case. While prosecutors have the option to refile charges if new evidence emerges or if Martin changes her stance in the future, for now, Brown has been spared from facing trial on these serious charges. The development has left the community and legal observers with many unanswered questions about the circumstances surrounding the case and the reasons behind Edwina Martin's refusal to cooperate. As of now, it remains uncertain whether the truth behind this disturbing case will ever come to light. Danny Maurice Brown Jr. has been released from custody, pending further developments in the case. The dropping of the capital murder charges has left both the legal system and the community in a state of uncertainty, as they await any potential future developments in this perplexing and tragic case. On January 3rd, a tragic and harrowing incident unfolded at Martin's mother's residence, located in the Valley Crossing Apartments on Green Mountain Drive. Martin, a 26-year-old individual, and her companion, Daniel Hill, who was 22 years old, were subjected to a horrifying ambush by two gunmen. During this fateful encounter, Martin sustained a gunshot wound to her arm, an injury that undoubtedly left her physically and emotionally scarred. Sadly, Daniel Hill, her companion in this dreadful situation, lost his life in the attack, adding an even grimmer dimension to the already distressing event. As the legal proceedings surrounding this incident unfolded, it became apparent that Martin's interactions with the prosecuting attorney's office, represented by John Johnson, took on a complex and contentious nature. John Johnson, in his statement to the judge, expressed concerns about Martin's increasingly antagonistic attitude toward their office. This antagonism may have developed as a result of the ongoing legal processes and the emotional toll of the traumatic events she endured. The incident at Valley Crossing Apartments serves as a stark reminder of the impact of violence and trauma on individuals and communities. It highlights the need for a comprehensive and compassionate approach to support the survivors of such tragedies, as they navigate the challenging path towards justice and healing. Martin, 26, was shot in the arm by one of two gunmen who ambushed her and companion Daniel Hill, 22, who was killed at Martin's mother's home on January 3 at the Valley Crossing Apartments on Green Mountain Drive. "She has become increasingly antagonistic toward our office," John Johnson told the judge. Recordings of jail phone calls between Martin and Brown further demonstrate that she does not intend to cooperate with prosecutors, he told the judge. In a recent development in the legal proceedings surrounding the case of Martin and Daniel Hill, the judge has granted the prosecutors the authority to withdraw the charges against the accused individuals. This decision was made on the basis of good cause, signifying a crucial finding that allows the prosecutors to refile the case within a year if they are able to gather additional evidence. This decision, while significant, has been met with satisfaction and relief from the legal team representing one of the accused parties, Brown. Brown's attorney, Bill James, expressed their contentment with the judge's ruling. "We're very pleased," remarked Bill James, conveying his and his client's contentment with the judge's decision. The allowance to withdraw the charges with good cause presents an opportunity for the legal process to potentially evolve further, pending the discovery of new evidence or information. This development underscores the dynamic and evolving nature of legal proceedings, where the pursuit of justice is contingent upon the availability and quality of evidence. The decision also highlights the importance of due process and ensuring that all relevant information is considered in the pursuit of a fair and just outcome. The case remains open, and its future direction will depend on the ongoing efforts of the prosecuting attorneys and their ability to uncover additional evidence in the coming year. The judge allowed prosecutors to withdraw the charges with good cause, a finding that allows them to refile the case within a year if they can come up with more evidence. "We're very pleased," Brown's attorney Bill James said. In a significant development following the tragic incident at Martin's mother's home, the police have identified the two gunmen responsible for the attack. Ivor Gordon, 30, hailing from Mablevale, and Quentin Venard Jones, also 30, from Little Rock, have been named as the individuals behind this horrifying act. Both Gordon and Jones now face serious charges of capital murder and attempted capital murder. The severity of these charges reflects the gravity of the crimes committed on that fateful day. Prosecutors are actively pursuing a life sentence for each of the accused, underscoring their commitment to securing justice for the victims and their families. The circumstances leading up to the tragic event shed light on the backdrop of this incident. Martin and Daniel Hill had gone to Martin's mother's home to meet with another individual, Brown, who was entrusted with the care of the couple's children. Their intention was to prepare their daughter for school by styling her hair, a simple and ordinary act that tragically culminated in a violent and deadly ambush. This heart-wrenching context underscores the profound impact that this incident has had on the lives of those involved. The pursuit of justice for Martin, Daniel Hill, and their children remains at the forefront of legal proceedings, as prosecutors work diligently to bring those responsible for this heinous act to account for their actions. As the case unfolds, it is a stark reminder of the importance of addressing the complex and far-reaching consequences of violent crimes within our communities. Police identified the gunman as Ivor Gordon, 30, of Mablevale, and Quentin Venard Jones, 30, of Little Rock. Both are also charged with capital murder and attempted capital murder. Prosecutors are seeking a life sentence for each. Martin had gone to her mother's home with Hill to meet Brown, who had the couple's children, according to police. Martin was supposed to style their daughter's hair to go back to school. Instead, the gunman accosted the pair, chased them into the residence, and started shooting. Hill was shot in the head while Martin was struck in the arm. Police said Martin crawled into the next room, where she tried to hide underneath her mother's chair. The gunman couldn't get Martin's mother out of the way to shoot Martin, police said, so the gunman fled. Gordon told detectives that Brown promised him a car worth $10,000 to kill Martin, but he is not cooperating with prosecutors. Gordon's trial is set for December. Jones refused to speak with police, and his trial is set for next week. Thanks for watching Off the Wall Crimes, Lost Souls Edition. I will see you in the next video.